Hey everyone, so I just want to make a quick little announcement that I am going to be going live at 10 Central. We finally got some phone calls that are dropped that are new that I've not heard yet. I thought that's what we were listening to last night, but I had already heard all those calls, unfortunately. So tonight, I promise you, these are new ones that we're going to get to listen to. Nick, go to John. But before we do that, I just want to play like some sound clips from this person that supports Gypsy Rose Blanchard. She's supposed to be some well-known true crime creator, but I have no idea who she is. So let's take a listen.
So we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. So for some reason unbeknownst to me, there are several people on my page that are saying that I am making the 2 videos I made about Gypsy Rose, two out of the thousands on my page, for attention or clout or whatever. I don't need to make videos about any specific case for attention or clout because I already have a pretty decent base, okay? And I've talked about multiple cases on my account. I did the Idaho case, I did the Karen Reed case, and the large majority of my followers came from those 2 cases. I've been doing true crime on this app since 2022, late 2022, early 2023, and we're about to go into 2026. So I've already arrived, right? And y'all are just getting on the station. You're just arriving at the train station. My train's already arrived. So I don't need the extra attention. I already have it. I don't need the clout. I already have it. My videos have been featured on multiple different TV shows, several different times. So I'm good. And when I say they've been featured on multiple different TV shows, I don't mean like when News Nation called out our lovely friend Natasha for profiting off the death of a child. So I'm not talking about that. I'm also not talking about the complete and utter disaster that was whatever you guys were doing to try and screw with this one when she was in New Orleans, and the scamming that took place in that whole community. Good job with that too, guys.
Yeah, but you do have to admit that disaster of a billboard, it had the desired effect. W.
I think it was billboards, right? So good job with that one too. So who wants the attention? Because it seems to me that y'all are a bit obsessed with someone you've never met.
I mean, have you met Gypsy? Is that why you guys are wearing the same sweater? The candy cane theme? Is that like a bestie thing?
Because this will be the 3rd video, but there are other important cases that I talk about. And if you look through my recent videos, I'm talking about a multitude of different cases at the same time. So you guys can just keep trying.
So if you happen to be new to my page, I like to do this thing where I go to my filtered comments because like TikTok filters like a lot of comments. But like if you're a very small page, which a lot of you Gypsy haters are, like teeny tiny pages, you wouldn't know this because no one's commenting on your shit. But for those of us who are larger creators, like myself, humble brag, a lot of times there's a lot of filtered comments, so I don't really go through them often, but I do this every once in a while, and I'll take like the hate comments and I'll like make a little video about them and we all make fun of the people. Mainly because the people who are leaving hate comments are usually very ugly, like very ugly, and they really need some help. But like I want to start with this one because this one's my favorite, down here. Well, actually, we'll get to that one. Let's start with this one. Do some research for making a video where you're so sure of what you're saying. I didn't say anything that was factually inaccurate in any of my videos. So try again, Becky, and get whatever's going on in that profile picture fixed.
This is a very common theme with these die-hard Gypsy supporters. They always want to go in and talk about your looks. They can't keep it to the facts. Did you not listen to the video that you posted, lady? There was a lot of stuff in there that was factually inaccurate.
Miss Cajun Navy Jen, didn't you just steal a bunch of people's money for a billboard? And then have to refund everybody's money and then everybody pissed off in the Gypsy community, the anti-Gypsy community, because you literally stole everybody's money? And like that the cops were involved and the sheriffs were involved and there was like this whole drama in the anti-Gypsy community because like you stole people's money. I remember when that's happening because I was watching those lives because they were funny as shit because you all just turned on each other and it was fucking hilarious. But like, yeah, maybe stop scamming people. And then we can, then you have a right to talk, Mrs. Attorney. All right. I'm not even going to comment on your comment because like I'm not going to take your summation or your analysis of a case when you have to scam people for money for a billboard. Yeah. Enough said. This one I really liked. Don't confuse your falsified documents with the truth. You can also then cross-reference that Google info. My advice, I have a degree in medical physics. He's saying that the court hearing minutes that I posted to disprove Miss Natasha, which I did very well, by the way, the ones that I took straight from the Idaho court website, downloaded them straight from the Idaho court website, are falsified. And that his Google search is better than the actual factual documents that are taken from the Idaho court website. Do you know how insane that sounds? Do you know how insane that sounds? Just because Natasha told you that doesn't make it true. You can literally go on the Idaho court's website and get that document yourself, which doesn't make it falsified, by the way, page. Okay, I'm not poor. I can't say the same for you, but I don't struggle for money. I also don't need to be on anybody's team. I'm on the team of truth. Okay, the team of truth and looking good while telling the truth, which I can't say the same for you. Yeah, I'm pretty good on the money side. Your attitude sucks and I hate seeing you on my FYP. Okay, sweet Susie, not so sweet. You can block me, that's fine. I don't care. I don't need your views. I have plenty of followers. We're good. Bye. This one took me out. I've never in my entire life seen a public even got on nails like yours. Tell me you're racist without telling me you're racist. You know the word ghetto is racist, right? We don't use that anymore because it is a negative connotation for African American men and women. I don't do racism on my page. So if you want to continue to stalk me, you're going to lay off the racism because we don't use racist terms. You're racist. You're absolutely racist. We do not use words like this.